Hey, all you listeners out there, it's that time of year again. It's the New Year's Eve party. I'm your host, Kyle.
And I'm your co-host, Eric.
And today at TwoStoutGuys, we're going to drink some champagne. Today, New Year's Eve. Hope you're being safe. Hope you're drinking responsibly. All that fun stuff. So, Eric, you brought this over.
Did.
It's pistachio puff pastry done by Abomination and Porch Brewing, both Connecticut breweries.
Absolutely. From what I can tell, it is a social distancing collaboration between the two breweries. From what I heard about Abomination Brewing Company is that they were established in 2017. They opened a physical location in 2018 in North Haven, Connecticut. But yeah, everything seems pretty new, unique, super cool.
I was trying to look up Front Porch Brewing. The only thing I found was a reverse centaur on their webpage.
Did kind of like BoJack Horseman?
No, it was like a horse from like the front legs up on top of the body of a man from like the shoulders down.
I'm intrigued. I like it.
I know, I like the artwork and everything, but I couldn't really on their website find any information about them. Their beers are all listed there. Their contact information is listed there. But about them, so still a mystery.
Until we maybe get another interview. So this is an Imperial White Stout with pistachios, lactose, vanilla beans, cacao nibs, and marshmallows. It comes in at 10.1%. So it is, by the definition of a stout, according to Kyle, a stout.
Eric, you brought us a white stout today?
I knew this was going to come up. Not only did I bring a white stout, but I also brought an Imperial Stout. Two things that are not my favorite words associated with stouts.
Mm-hmm. I've liked a couple of the Imperials we've tried on the show so far, but Imperial White.
Yeah.
I'm really curious to see what their definition of an Imperial White. We've seen a couple of whites.
We have.
But there's not one way to
agree
figure that out.
I'm thinking
crack.
It's either going to be very disappointing, or it's going to be...
Ooh, wait a minute. Before we pour it. Oh, have you had this before?
I have.
Okay.
Admittedly, I was many hard eggnogs deep when I had it, with a little nutmeg on top.
Oh, the only way to drink eggnog at all.
Right. So I remember it being good, and I remember no notes coming through. So
I was just going to stop you and say maybe we should try to guess the color, because white stouts have not come out the colors ever that I think they're going to come out.
I've never seen this outside of a can.
Oh, what color do you think it is?
It says it's a white stout, but it's Imperial. I'm going to guess it's
last one didn't look so good.
Like a hazy amber.
I'm going to go on the little clearer side, maybe a little brownish.
Okay.
Because it's Imperial?
Okay.
All right. Oh, okay.
I think I'm about to win that.
On haziness? No. See, that's a little bit more clear and golden. It's a hazy golden. We were both right.
It is.
Still wasn't what I was expecting at all, though.
No, and it has a lot of bubbles.
A lot of bubbles. It almost, I'm sorry to say, it almost pours like a traditional American lager.
I was going to say maybe a cider. No?
Here's a little bit more. Smells like a stout.
It smells really good. It definitely smells like stout, but it smells like puff pastry. Yeah, it smells like all that.
For pistachio, I think I get a little hint of it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that was good.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't remember drinking that, but I'm embarrassed because that's super good. This is probably my favorite stout that we've ever tried on the show.
Your favorite's a white stout?
This is up there. You know what? It's for me, it's perfect. I love it. It's amazing. This is my favorite beer that we've ever tried on this show.
Wow, I wouldn't go that far.
I would. It's great, and I can't recommend it for everybody because it is super sweet.
It is. I'm getting a lot of the sweetness, probably from the marshmallow and the
vanilla beans and the.
I'm not getting a lot of pistachio, and that's what I'm really looking for. I love pistachio. I love pistachio ice cream.
Yeah,
that's what I'm looking for right now.
Yeah, if I look for it, it's just not there.
I got it in the smell, so I know it's there.
Yeah. Nothing terribly sweet comes through as far as the smell goes, but it drinks really, 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 really sweet. Marshmallow heavy. It looks like a lager,
It does.
right? And it tastes like somebody poured a stout over a ton of cereal marshmallows.
Maybe that's where they get puff pastry.
And I love it.
No, I like it. I'm not going to go as far as it's the best thing we've had on the show. I don't think it is.
I will say, before I forget this point, this beer is not cheap. It is not budget friendly. If I remember correctly, after tax, I think I paid over $26 for the 4-pack.
And that's in Connecticut. I know there's cheaper states out there. We all say, screw you.
Somebody's going to be like, yeah, I saw this. It was $10 in the bargain bin.
Actually, they gave me a little
Yeah, right.
out back just to take it. Like,
the holiday
wow.
giveaway.
I almost don't want to take a break. It actually is. It is good.
I would be fearful that coming back to it might not be as good. But we're going to do just that.
So after letting it sit, I'm going to look for that pistachio.
I'm going to do the same, to be honest.
See, when I sniffed it, like if you have pistachio ice cream, it's on that side of the spectrum, not just like a bag of pistachios. That's what I was smelling out of the can. I think that's what the marshmallow was doing with it.
And the lactose, so maybe that's where you pick up like pistachio ice cream. You focus on the
And then
creamy dairy.
So we have Tech Guy. He didn't try any, but he came over and he sniffed it. He got a lot of the marshmallow right up front. But as soon as I said pistachio ice cream, he was like, okay. But I'm still not.
The natural and nuttiness that you might find with a stout isn't here. I think maybe the pistachios were there. Maybe the pistachios kind of balance out the overt sweetness, as do the cacao nibs, which I have been corrected are super bitter.
I think it was just a pistachio stout, and they got rid of the marshmallow and the vanilla, and just let the pistachio be this front and center, the star of the show. But maybe they tried that, and it came out horrible.
It's true. As always, next time.
But at the end of the day, it is good. I do enjoy it. It's your favorite of the entire
It's my favorite
show so far.
Of TwoStoutGuys so far. Yeah, it's really good.
It's a white stout.
Yeah. So it's a beer. A good one.
I probably have to try it, but that first white stout we had, the
was that the Left Hand Brewing?
Yeah, Left Hand Brewing. It's with the Kahlua and vodka. The White Russian.
The Kahlua.
Yeah, the Kahlua and the vodka and the milk and the White Russian. Yeah,
that's the ingredients, but not the name of the drink.
What can I say? I know what I like. I'd have to try that again against this, but I'm still leaning towards that as my favorite white stout so far.
I think I know where you're going with this. I think this is a true dessert beer. I know we've thrown that out there before.
You throw that out there a lot.
I do. But with this one, it's super sweet. It's probably the sweetest beer that we've tried. Maybe with the exception of the creme brulee, the nitro, that you weren't a huge fan of. Butterscotch.
See, I'm getting sweet, but not like dessert sweet. To me, this is like one and done sweet. Just that. Just enough.
I would say I could do 4.
I feel like you've done 4 before. All right. Well, let's move on to what New Year's Eve is all about, and that is the champagne.
Champagne.
So let's see how this finishes. I don't think it's going to finish bad.
I feel like maybe I got some pistachio. Maybe.
There
was something different.
Definitely something different. But 10% just to get pistachio, I wouldn't drink it that way.
Yeah, not recommended. Not TwoStoutGuys approved chugging this beer. 10.1. You're not going to feel great after a few.
You might hit the moon.
Or maybe you will. Maybe you will feel really good.
All right, so we're going to put those off to the side. I go front center? Yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah, well, just move it forward.
Yeah.
That's the best beer.
Right back there, and we're just going to go into what New Year's Eve is all about, Champagne. Now, this one does not come from the Champagne Valley. It comes from Clyde's. And If you've watched our previous episodes when we did one of their mango wine, they're out of
Mystic Mango.
The Mystic Mango, yes. They're out of Old Mystic, Connecticut. They're the oldest cider mill in Connecticut.
In Connecticut, as far as we know.
And they still use a steam-powered mill. It says it right here on the back. So we've talked about them a little bit. So if you want to learn more about them, visit their website or go watch that video. Other than that, I've never had this before.
My wife and I have, and my wife loves it. I also like it a lot. I don't love it the way that she loves it, but yeah, it's
Okay. There we go.
you got it.
It's a satisfying pop.
I think so. Yeah, especially for a plastic. No, but it's not even hooked yet. I thought it was cool at first. Maybe it's not so cool.
I don't think so.
With you, the flute.
Brought to you by one of our long-term viewers, John.
Yeah, thank you, John.
Thank you, John, for the flutes.
Big supporter of the channel.
Huge supporter. I don't think he's ever missed an episode.
I don't think we've allowed him to.
All right. So, when you're on New Year's Eve and you finally pop the cork.
Definitely thought you were going somewhere else.
Oh, where were you thinking I was going?
Nowhere.
Oh.
You gonna be okay?
I'm going to be fine.
It's New Year's. It's celebration.
It's New Year's. So if we're going 3, 2, 1.
Happy New Year.
Ooh. I would definitely suggest this is the champagne you want on New Year's.
This is
Not
quite good.
very dry, but it has an appley thing, so it gives it a little bit more than a regular champagne.
It tastes very, very natural.
Mm.
It definitely tastes like pressed apples. I don't think there's anything artificial about that whatsoever. It almost feels like an apple core mash,
Okay.
and I like it a lot.
Oh my god. I definitely taste like a normal champagne, but then it comes the notes of apple and everything. I'm like, normally when I'm doing a toast or anything with champagne, I'm like, oh yeah, here comes some champagne. But this,
Yeah, I think if you were to just distribute this amongst your friends and family, it would go over quite well. They would probably have no idea what it is or where it came from,
no, I know
because it doesn't taste like your Brute or
your bottom shelf champagne that most people buy.
yeah, whatever whatever biggest $8 bottle is.
You know,
that
those
you can buy.
giant champagne bottles for $8, and you're like, yeah!
Yeah.
Because, you know,
And you show up with the katana and you slice it off and probably
your
hit on
thumb,
them.
and then you're in the emergency room, and just don't do it. Don't do it. Don't use knives to open your champagne bottle.
Bring
It just makes
this.
you look like a douche.
Bring this.
Bring
And
this.
maybe
Struggle!
I was gonna say maybe bring some kind of leverage tool.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do with this hole there, but it wasn't going over. If I had that, it would have been over in no time. No, but the other thing is with champagne, you're sitting there for a long time in the flue. You're either waiting for speeches, you're waiting for the timer, and this actually has a really good smell.
It does.
So if you can't drink it while you're waiting, you're just like,
at least you get something nice.
yeah. And of course, if the person's crying up in the...
Well, they don't have to worry about being packed in a crowd, right?
Oh, no.
Social distancing and stuff.
So maybe you're on video, and it's all by yourself. Definitely finishable. I'd finish this bottle, definitely.
Yeah, it's just really good. I'm not gonna pretend like I know anything about champagne.
Oh, no. I never pretend.
But it's really good.
It is.
I like a lot.
You like a lot.
I like a lot.
You like a lot.
I figured as if I don't know what I'm talking about, I might as well just not speak English.
All right. But other than that, it has the champagne feel, it has the dryness, but it has that flavor of a little bit of apple. It's going to make your New Year's.
A perfect pairing with your pistachio puff pastry beer. You go from a super sweet to a semi-dry. You get a little bit of sweetness from the apple. It's pretty good. Here at TwoStoutGuys, we know how to hook you up flavor-wise.
Yes. So, We're not going to take a break this time, though. We're going to just top it off, because I don't think this needs a break. It's champagne.
It
I'm
is
just going to top off a
champagne.
little bit. Oh, you need to top off?
Yeah.
All right. I was going to say, how does everyone drink champagne? It's 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year. Ooh.
I quite like that.
Yeah, I downed a couple champagne glasses in my day.
That could get a little bit dangerous.
Yeah, especially if there's a lot of speeches and you gotta down it every time you do a speech.
Oh no!
Because you don't know there's more speeches.
Do we know what the percentage is on this bad boy?
7%.
Okay.
So it's no stout.
It's no stout. No, it
It's
isn't.
no stout. But I think this is a great champagne for a better year than 2020, though. I don't think 2020 deserves this champagne.
You know how we were talking about the really, really big bottles of $8 champagne?
Yeah.
I think all of those are better. All of them are better than 2020.
Oh, yeah.
All of them. In fact, go out to your local liquor store. You go flood your local packy. Small businesses need a little bit of help. Buy all of the bottom shelf liquor. I don't care. Everything will make it better than 2020.
But we're gonna go out and we're gonna toast 2020 with what it deserves. The Midler High Life, the champagne of beers.
Oh, hold on. Thank you, sir.
Oh, you're welcome, sir.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, look at that head. Yeah, champagne will give you that head.
What that High Life does.
Yes.
Hold on.
Yeah. You know, honestly, I don't think we should deserve these flute glasses. 2020. Fuck yourself.
Whiskey in the jar, take away my sorrow. I'm done with the rest of today. Whiskey in the jar, I'll see you tomorrow. And just let it fade away. Yeah, just let it fade away. Yeah, just let it fade away.
And you know what? That's not even that bad.